Hello, this is Keziah with High Priestess Key 333. I'm back again, family. Okay, I took a little day. I had to, I have other channels, so I have to rotate my time. Okay, but I am back in due time for you guys, for us to unwind what it is about this spiritual astrology and the universal laws, family. Okay. So, the second universal law that we're going to talk about, which is the number two, right? And we know with twos, right? If you study different, let's say supreme mathematics and other type of, um, numerology, right? Because I study a lot of different numerology, but this one sits with me in reference to my ancestors, all right? So, and then the universal laws. Everybody knows the universal laws. That's what we're all governed by. Okay. So I'm just putting the spiritual astrology that I've been taught and that comes from our ancestors towards the universal laws. Okay. Now, like I said before on the first video, it may not resonate with everyone, but this is definitely what I have learned to be true, have seen it go the way it's always shown me. Okay. So, you can take it with a grain of salt, but I'm just telling you what the ancestors is brought through. Okay. All right. So the universal laws, right? And the universal laws is just what everybody should know. Because the second one, as we talked about the first one, which was the law of the divineness, right? And it went with Virgo. Well, number two is the law of vibration. Now, of course, it will come after letting you know that everything is connected. And what is everything that is connected? Energy, right? And energy is vibration, energy is frequency, okay? And all of that goes into the second place of the universal laws, okay? So, with the second universal law, each particle in the universe, particles, energy, vibration, is made of energy. Okay, so every particle, family, okay, you know what that goes back down to? That goes back down to everything in this universe is a constant state of that is in a constant state of movement or speed or anything like that. See, the speed and the rates and all of those things, they create the vibration that creates the frequency, family. You see? And so that's why you should know everything has a vibrational frequency. Objects, your thoughts, your emotions, jobs, houses, friends, movies, restaurants, cars, houses, whatever it may be. Everything in between, okay, has a vibration. All right. So you should know this. And you should understand that all matter, including your human body, vibrates, okay, with frequency. That's why you have the duality within, you have the polarities within. That's why you have the five aspects of the soul as well. And that's what flows us into the second sign, okay, which is Gemini. Now, I know a lot of you may be like, what? Yes, Gemini goes with the law of vibration. Okay. Gemini goes with your internal frequency. And your internal frequency is the law of vibration because that's how high are you vibrating. See, because Geminis are the duality. They tell you the twins and they give you that visualization so you know it's two energies within one, right? But those two energies that's within one family is the sitting side and the angelic side. You see? So not only the divine masculine, divine feminine, yes, all of those things, the yin and the yang, all of those things, but within the Gemini's duality and harmony, as above, so below, as within, so without. So with the Geminis, that's why with Geminis, they can either create or destroy. They're able to do both because you have those two sides within the sign because of what? Their internal vibrations. How are you vibrating? That's why I say we're all the signs. I say we're all the signs because you have multiple signs in your birth chart. You're not just your sun sign. You're not just your moon sign. You're not just your rising sign. You have other signs in your chart. You may have some Gemini somewhere. You see? So the Geminis is the gems, okay? When they're vibrating at a certain level. You see? It's all about the frequency when the gems, because when the gems ain't vibrating on a certain level, they'll destroy even their lives. But when they vibrating on a specific level, they're gonna create and they're gonna be abundant. You see? So these are the things that go with the laws of the universe in reference of the signs. I'm just showing you in reference of that. Okay. Power to do good and the bad is what the Geminis can do. Those things is all about the vibration. That's why people say, oh, you vibrating low. That means you vibrating it doing bad things. You ain't able to conquer something. You know what I'm saying? That you're trying to put your head to. You're getting ready to destroy your life and destroy anything that's connected to it if you vibrating low. If you vibrating high, you're able to create what? Harmony, peace, you know, the life that you desire. You see? And all that comes from the law of vibration, your energy, how you're vibrating. So on top of that, the Geminis are the messengers of confessions. And why do I say that? Because they are to communicate. They are to tell, you know, they are to confess everything that you strive to keep your vibrations high and positive thoughts. They're to confess positive things, positive thoughts. They're also to confess sins, because they have that sin inside as well, is that angelic side. So you are to confess your sins, the things that you've done and the sins that you've been in. Because the Geminis, in actuality, there's a whole situation around why the Geminis is in second place. Okay. All right. So they are to confess their sins. That's how Geminis are to do. And that's to help raise the vibration and to help raise the vibration of the universe, okay? And to raise the vibration in reference of your world, right? But you're supposed to strive to keep your vibrations high, okay? Geminis is all about the vibrations, okay? That's why Geminis are so very creative, but that's also why Geminis are humanitarian also, okay? Because they're supposed to help people by being able to speak and tell people about the sins that they've been in, the things that they've had happen and what they've been doing or creating and destroying or whatever it is, you see? So helping others by speaking, by communication, by things of that sort, you know, and other ways, right? So this is why the people come to the gems to lay their burdens down, to be able to confess. So not only is the gems to confess their sins, but they get those to confess them to them as well, you know? So these are the things that go with that law of vibration, family. It's all about you vibrating high, okay? Vibrating high. And why? Because it is going to allow you to be able to create what your heart's desire, and also understand that if you vibrate high and keep positive thoughts and positive actions and things like that in your life, you know, you can have everything you want. Okay. And then the other part of that is you destroying your life, right? So, and know that the law of vibration, family, goes with everything is energy. Okay. You should know that everything is energy. Anything you looking to manifest is also attached to energy and the vibrations and your frequency. See? And if you look at anything in reference of this universe, it's all measured in reference of frequency, megahertz, right? So you should look at the vibrational charts. You should listen to vibrational music. You should play your tuning forks and your sounds. All of these things can raise your vibration. I have many singing bowls. I have my tuning forks. I do these things when I want to raise my vibration. It's all about your vibration. And that's why people say positive vibes, because you do want to have positive vibes. You want to have positive vibes because positive vibes is your thoughts. But remember, it all starts with everything is all mental. But remember, your emotions affects your thoughts as well, and vice versa. You see? So we're working our way down in reference of these laws, the universal laws, family. And I don't want these to be that long, but this is just to give you a brush over. We're going in more detail with these universal laws and the keys to the soul and everything that I've learned. And I'm even having my spiritual teacher come on and talk to us on Patreon more in detail about these things, even in reference of the background behind the astrology and how I'm giving it to you and why it's this way in reference of the ancestors. Okay. But Patreon, if you want to tap in and learn more, we're doing this on Sundays. High Priestess Key has a show on my Patreon, allinthecards.com, and you can check me out over there. All right. So peace. I will be bringing the next reading up for the element of Gemini. All right. Peace, family. Peace.